The Delta State government has officially released a statement and made their stand clear, putting an end to the Community Development Committee election crisis in Boboroku sub-clan, Ijere Kingdom, Etiopia local government area of Delta State. The government, through the special advisor to the Delta State Governor on Peace Building and Conflict Resolution, Chief Edwin Uzo JP, has declared Mr. Austin Inaya as the authentic chairman of Boboroku Community Development Committee. The announcement took place at the office of the special advisor at the Olorogu Felix Ibru Secretariat Annex in Asaba, Delta State capital, with members of the Boboroku community all in attendance as Chief Uzo read out the verdict of the government after proper scrutiny of the matter.
Having heard from all the parties involved in the dispute and all intelligence gathered, the following is our position. 1. At the beginning, there were 3 contestants. One is Mr. Augustine Inaya. 2 is Mr. Darlington Adego. And the 3rd person is Mr. Ulu Ukulebohu. Sorry if I don't pronounce it well. Mr. Ulu Ukulebohu was disqualified from the contest, leaving only Mr. Austin Inaya and Mr. Darlington Adego. 2. The evidence gathered and presented in the course of the various meetings, both on video and electronic media, indicate that Chief Godwin Ofisu, the Noborode of the community, was not very transparent in his dealings with the contestants and the community. His double dealings fueled the crisis associated with the emergence of the chairman of the CDC. In fact, he is the architect of the entire crisis. I mean the community chief, the Noborode, the architect of the crisis. Because he was playing a double standard. He was collecting money from this one, he was collecting money from this one, and collecting money from this one. So that put him in a very bad shape. Number 3. There was an election into the CDC of Boboroku on 11th October 2022. Although the election was held only in March or quarter, and directed by Chief Godwin Ofisu, the Noborode of Boboroku. He affirmed in video recording presented that the election held. Evidence from the video recording also showed that Mr. Austin Inaya had majority support and was declared winner of the election by the Chief Returning Officer, late Chief Dogo Ejovi. Chief Godwin Ofisu, who is the Noborode of Boboroku community, did not present himself as a credible and transparent leader in all his dealings, both in the allegation that he collected money from one of the contestants and in encouraging both contestants to believe that each of them was the choice candidate for chairman. But that was what he was doing to him. He's telling this one that now you will be chairman. He's also telling this one that you will be my man. And you all following him. He played double standards with 2 contestants. Chief Godwin Ofisu endorsed Austin Inaya as the chairman of the CDC with his Council of Chiefs and backed this with a formal letter he signed along with others and sent to His Royal Majesty. Based on this, His Royal Majesty was empowered to forward the name of Mr. Austin Inaya to Seplant. Having done that, His Royal Majesty cannot come back after 11 months or so to deny and withdraw the letter he sent in by himself and replace with another letter, which he will have to endorse again. This would portray His Royal Majesty as incompetent and indecisive. Because it's the Council of Chiefs of Boboroku that signed the letters, which I have the copy here. These letters were duly signed, proper signature attested to it, and was forwarded to the traditional ruling. And your rule said that anything to the oil company must emanate through the community chief to the traditional ruler. And that is the process we've done. Mr. Robinson Nije, chairman of the critical committee, should cease to function forthwith and hand over all the properties of the CDC to Mr. Inaya in order for peace to reign. Conclusion: the election of Mr. Inaya and the subsequent introduction to SEPLAN is hereby upheld. We took this decision in the interest of peace because all the evidences, because what I'm saying behind, like what you said, we don't know that. It's the evidence. All the evidence before us says, particularly the letter from the chiefs. That letter was signed, and after so many moves, there was no counter. Up to now, there is no counter. So we have no choice like to upheld the election. And again, you don't have a written constitution. What you have is a written constitution. And as such, anything can change. Anything can change. So that is our position. And that is the position of the government. I thank all of you. I will advise you to go home. We are going to send a copy of this letter, this position, to the new Burundi. We're also going to send a copy to the traditional ruler. We're also going to send a copy, the government position, to SEPLAN. We have to do that in line with our duties, so that no arm of the people who said is not aware of position of government. I want to advise us that as we live here, we should go home and maintain peace. The government, under His Excellency, Right Honorable Sheriff Francis Oroyodo Oboriwori, will not tolerate any act of indiscipline or any act of heating up crisis in the community. Delta State is a peaceful state, and we want to answer that name. I thank all of you.
Speaking to newsmen after the announcement, Mr. Inaya thanked the Delta State government for the affirmation and called on his opponents to come together and join hands in developing Boboroku before assuring his people of quality representation in the next 4 years.
A judgment has been made by the special advisor in terms of peace building.
Yes.
How do you see this judgment, and going forward, what are you bringing to your community as the duly elected citizenship?
Thank you very much. This is a laudable ruling today by the Delta State government under the leadership of the special advisor to the governor on peace building and conflict resolution. It's a matter that has been on their table. Election was held in Boboroku. I was declared the winner. My name was transmitted by all the chiefs of the Council of Chiefs, the entire Council of Chiefs in Boboroku. They transmitted my name in an express letter to the Royal Majesty, the King of the Ijere Kingdom, His Royal Majesty, King Monde Obukoko Whiskey. Upon receipt of that document, the honors is on the Royal Majesty to endorse such a document and forward to SEPLAN. It might impress you to know that we are from oil producing community. We are host community. That is Boboroku CDC, under the Ethiopia West government area of Delta State. We are oil producing community. So the Royal Majesty has done the needful by forwarding my name and my cabinet. As you can see, these are my member of cabinet all over that have been endorsed, that have been elected and sent to SEPLAN. So we thank God today for this judgment. First of all, to God be the glory. we thank God for this. We are happy. As you can see all our faces, we are happy. We are rejoicing because it's a victory. Yes, it's a victory for the community. Now peace have returned to the community of Boboroku CDC. Peace have returned to Ijere Kingdom. Peace have returned to Delta State. As you know, His Excellency Right Honorable Sheriff Oborowori is a man of peace. That is why through his office, he was able to put this community into a peaceful status today. So we are happy. Now we have the mandate of the government. We have the mandate of Boboroku community. We have the mandate of the entire kingdom, the king, to run as a CDC chairman for the next 4 years. Myself and my member. Our focus now is for development. Our focus now is to unite people. Our focus now is to bring our opponent together so that we can work together. They are my brothers. They are my sisters. We are not enemy. We thank God the government are able to identify the crisis to a particular line where it is coming from. As I told you, as I speak to you now, all my other opponents are my friends. We exchange pleasantry, we greet ourselves, and we don't have issue among ourselves. So right now, my duty as the chairman of CDC Boboroku is to unite everybody together, to work peacefully, and I want atmosphere where peace can reign. Now the peace has been returned to us, the mandate has been given to us. So we will work and bring forth development to the community. I and my member will make sure that surplus, the company that is operating in our domain, will be able to join her with our community to bring development to the community. That is now our focus. Thank you very much.
I am Akbarero Henry Akpos, and this is Rero TV. Thank you for watching.